What's up, YouTube? Shawn DaGamer here, bringing you my episodes 5 through 8 or 9, wherever this happens to stop, review of Daredevil Season 2. And we are officially in the Electric arc. Did I say the Electric arc? The Elektra arc. And I have been loving it so far. So at this point, light spoilers, the Punisher is on trial. We're not gonna say, well, you probably know why if you've been watching, but if you haven't been watching, I don't want to spoil it, but you know, he's probably in jail, and they're probably trying to get him off, and he's probably being a little dick and not helping him that much. So, cause he's, you know, Frank Castle, and that's what kind of Frank Castle does. He kind of be a jerk sometimes, and I don't know what's going on with me. But anyways, this arc, like these past 4 or 5 episodes that I've been watching, have been amazing. Starting off with Foggy, like pretty much having to handle this trial of the century without Matt, because he's out helping Elektra try to take down the Hand, which he doesn't really know what's the Hand right now. And I think I just kind of spoiled something, so I'm sorry, because I'm kind of hyped right now, because this show is kind of like crack. But anyways, yeah, Matt is helping Elektra track down the Hand, but Matt doesn't really know what's the Hand yet. He just feels like he's stopping the Yakuza, which we all thought at one point, until they try to break into the facility to get this key card to get some information, because of the building that, or the corporation that is like the head corporation for the organization, is really Elektra's family's organization, that yada 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 blah blah blah, plot convenience and stuff like that. I'm not gonna get into heavy details, but they're pretty much, she's trying to get her money out of the company, or like get control of the company, one or the other. Point is, her money is in that company, but they're playing dirty. She doesn't know why, and then they go give information. They start decoding stuff. They find the guy who coded the stuff, get him to decode it. Turns out it's something bigger going on, and they can't really figure out what. So they go find this other thing, this other place, and it's like this giant hole in the ground, and that's when they get attacked. Elektra gets like sliced with a poisonous sword, so she's about to die. And then Stick, you know, the guy who trained Daredevil, he comes back, and like it's all and they're fighting. I'm so like hype, I'm sorry, but they're fighting and stuff, and then Elektra gets hurt. Stick comes, helps save the day, and then that's when we find out about the Hand, and that Elektra has really been working for Stick the whole time, because there's flashbacks and stuff. And then it shows like a young Elektra and Matt back in the day, like in high school, like 10 years ago, not high school, college, 10 years ago. They used to be in love, but it turns out she was working for Stick the whole time, try to get him back, yada yada yada. So once Matt finds out that Stick has been controlling this whole thing, they sit down, they talk. Stick tells Daredevil about the Hand. They start working on stuff. Well, Stick is pretty much trying to get Daredevil to believe him, and it's not really sinking in until he goes and talks to Elektra. They have a heart-to-heart, yada yada yada. So at this point, Daredevil, he goes and tries to finish the trial, but while they were doing that, Elektra kind of overheard a conversation between Matt and Paige about the trial, and she kind of interfered and messed things up the first time. And then the second time, it turns out that somebody has been talking to Frank on the side as well, and it turns out that person is the Kingpin. What? Yeah. So like pretty much they had the whole thing won. The whole case won. Foggy was working his ass off. He was getting all this hype. He had great scenes, great dialogue, and then Frank kind of just blows it up, like messes everything up. And he just blows the whole case. They send him to jail, and then in one of the last episodes of this arc, we see Frank talking to Kingpin, William Fisk, and I think that was like episode 8. and it starts in episode 9. So that's when I'm gonna stop talking right there. I actually got through all my notes and all that rambling as well. But it's a lot of things. It's just watching Matt at one point when he's getting back on the team in like episode 6. He like goes verbally at it at Reyes, the DA that's trying to put Frank away. What else? The fight scenes in this were amazing. The episode, oh my god, the fight scene in episode 6 was so good, and just a whole bunch of stuff happened. Is delightful at the same time where this was like a heavy Matt Elektra arc. Just each episode felt like an episode, a full episode focused on one thing, and you had like little side things going on around it. Like if you had the trial going on, and in the background you had Elektra and Matt working on stuff, or some shady stuff going on in the back. Just go watch this show if you haven't already. But with all that being said, I want to keep this as short as possible. I think I got enough out without spoiling into the next arc. The next video is going to be 9 through finale, and then there might be a 4th video, just the overall summary on the season as a whole. If you've been watching DareDevil, leave your thoughts down below. If I missed anything non-spoilery that you felt was important, leave that down below as well. I know this kind of rush and ramble, but I'm kind of watching raw, editing and stuff, but I wanted to get this out, you know, real raw rap for you guys. Share the video out so people can get their thoughts. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to follow me on anything other than YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch, all linked down in the description below. With all that being said, I am Shawn DaGamer, and I am out of here.